Hey, how you going? Kaz again, and it's 20 to 8 on Thursday morning. Um, Maybe by looking at my face, you can tell that I've already started suffering with anemia. Um, this, as far as I've been keeping record, is week 5. This will be my 5th injection today, but because I started on a Friday, they're calling it week 4. Um, I've had a pretty good run of it this time. Like last year, I was just constantly crook. It was just awful, really. And I swore I'd never go on this thing again. But this time, I'm not having such a bad time of it. Um, Probably my worst day was about 2 days ago, and I was just aching all over, and Panadol wasn't going to cut it. So I got a locum out, and he gave me an injection, and then I was fine, and I've been fine since. Got some sort of the flu-y kind of symptoms going on, but other than that, I can't really complain. I just had a blood test uh, results back in. My liver function is normal, but as I said, um, they've discovered that the anemia has actually begun, so I've started taking iron tablets. And also this week I wrote my story into the newsletter for South Australia Hep C Council. Um, I'm just really excited. This time I seem to have more energy to do things like that. I've written a couple of songs. I'm writing my book, and I think, like I've said earlier in the piece, this time I'm doing it totally differently. There's not going to be any sort of pressures or stress that I don't need. I've worked my life around not having to have any responsibilities at all. I've got a great guy by my side who helps me out with my young one if I need the help. He's My youngest one's nearly 13, so sometimes he needs a lift to or from tennis, but other than that, I can just lay around in bed all day or do, just be really quiet, and always have my aromatherapy oils burning. Um, I've mentioned that on my last blog. If anyone's interested, if you mix chamomile, marjoram, and lavender together, it's got to be the 100% oils though. Um, they work like almost a sleeping tablet. They just give you this sense of serenity, and so I do that. And what else? So anyway, today at 11:30, I'm going in to see the nurse because I start on the third ingredient of my new treatment, the Vitrellis. So I'm not really sure what to expect there, but I'm just expecting the worst, and that's how I've done it this time. And it's been great because I've expected the worst. I've done it quite easy so far, but as my psychiatrist says, it's early days. Um, and today's also injection day, so um, I'll get into the Royal Adelaide and get my new prescription and come home and inject myself and chill out for the rest of the day. So for anybody who's new on here, all I can say to you is everyone has different experiences. Last year, if you look at any of my previous blogs, uh, totally different experience to what's happening this time. I swore I would never ever go on this stuff again. That's how bad it got, and how quickly you sort of, forget and realize how much it's worth hanging on a few extra years than giving up. So, um, I'm going straight to the 48 weeks this time. I don't care what it takes, even if I've got to be hospitalised. Unfortunately, I just got so sick last time I didn't have a choice. But the hospital have even said that they're going to go out of their way to support me to get me right the way through. my genotype is genotype 1. Um, the first blood test I had done before I actually went on the treatment, my viral load was only 3,200, which is a miracle. Last year it was 148,000 and it had come down from a million. And everything else, like my blood, my white and red blood cells were normal, and my liver function was normal. So yeah, so pretty exciting news, really. I went to have the test done this week to see, if it's undetected or what the load is, but I won't be getting those results back till next week. So I'll just soldier along with what they give me today and keep you guys posted with what the results are next week. It's really tricky with our internet connection here. We've stupidly gone through Telstra, um, and we're paying the price. Like it says, it slows down. The internet slows down. It actually doesn't just slow down. It virtually stops. So that's why I'm making the most of getting this blog on here now, because when it gets to that point, it's just impossible. So I'll leave it there, and as long as my internet's working properly, I might be able to do one next week. If it's not, I'll get back on as soon as I'm able to. And I just, really wish everybody good health and much happiness, and to just keep going, keep soldiering on. We're a strong mob, and this YouTube thing is a great way of being able to feel like we are like a community, and we can listen to each other's stories, and it certainly hasn't. It's really put me in good stead. I mean, I got onto this really early in the piece, and I'm glad I did. So anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll be in touch soon. Okay, bye.